Our other big story at 6, a sudden twist ahead of a trial that had been years in the making. Sheila Keene Warren pleads guilty to one charge of second-degree murder. She's the woman who investigators say dressed as a clown to kill Marlene Warren at her home in Wellington in 1990.
Now that plea deal, which you learned about first here on WPBF 25 News, comes as the case was scheduled to go to trial in just 2 weeks.
We have live team coverage for you tonight. Investigative reporter Terry Parker was inside the courtroom for today's plea. Angela Rozier has reaction from the Palm Beach County State Attorney's Office.
We're going to begin with our co-anchor Tiffany Kenny live in West Palm Beach with new developments that essentially close this case with a guilty plea. Tiff.
Yeah, that's right. Felicia and Todd, as you both mentioned, this trial was supposed to start in just a couple of weeks after numerous delays, most of which centered around key pieces of evidence. But now there's no need for that trial anymore. Sheila Keene Warren pleading guilty to a single charge of second-degree murder. Keene Warren stood before the judge this afternoon to formally enter that plea. The case had grown cold by the time the lead detective took it over in 2013 and found a fiber among the crime scene evidence that prosecutors say linked Keene Warren to the murder. Investigative reporter Terry Parker has been covering this case for years. She was inside the courtroom during that plea. She joins me now live with the very latest. Terry? Tiffany, Sheila Keene Warren has just pleaded guilty to a crime that she has always maintained she did not commit. But her lawyer tells me that it's a big win for his client. He reminds us that she originally faced the death penalty. And now he says Keene Warren will be getting out after 6 long years and as little as 16 months. After almost 6 years in jail, accused of being Wellington's killer clown, Sheila Keene Warren changed her plea from not guilty to guilty.
You realize after you leave the room today, you can't come back in here and withdraw this plea.
Yes. For years, Keene Warren's lawyers vigorously filed motions poking possible holes in the state's case, claiming evidence was contaminated. Other possible suspects, including an inmate who allegedly confessed, were ignored. And witnesses to the murder all described the clown as a man. Her lawyer says he thinks it worked.
So we're thrilled with the resolution. We are beyond happy for our client. And I want to reiterate that Miss Keene Warren's innocent.
Prosecutors always maintain Keene Warren is the real killer, but 2 weeks before trial suddenly offered her 12 years instead of the life sentence she was facing. At the plea hearing, prosecutors outlined their evidence. A clown wig fiber found in Keene Warren's apartment and in the clown getaway car. Witnesses who would testify she was the one who bought a clown costume and makeup days before the murder, and others who would say Keene Warren was having an affair with the victim's husband. And despite the reasonable doubt the defense was able to dig up, Greg Rosenfeld said Keene Warren did not want to gamble with being convicted and sentenced to life.
I think, ultimately the state recognized the weaknesses in their case. I think they wanted their conviction, and our client wanted to go home.
And she will be going home, possibly back to Virginia, where her husband, Michael Warren, still lives, but this time she will be a convicted felon with a murder charge under her belt. So what does the state attorney have to say about this sudden plea deal? For that, we go now live to my colleague Angela Rozier, who spoke directly to Palm Beach County State Attorney Dave Ehrenberg. Angela, what did he have to say?
Well, today he says, we heard from Sheila Keene Warren, and he says she finally pleaded guilty to murdering Marlene Warren, and it was long overdue. As you said, we talked to the state attorney earlier today. He also told us that this is something the state took seriously because this was a 33-year wait for justice, and they know it's not perfect. Now, he was asked why second degree and not first degree. He says whenever you have a plea deal, there is always some give and take. He says he wanted her to spend the rest of her life in prison, but that was not realistic because he says even if she was found guilty at a trial, according to the sentencing guidelines from the time she committed the crime, the guidelines were between 12 and 17 years in prison. He says this plea took it to within the sentencing guidelines. So this was the best outcome considering the circumstances. And as far as her being released in 10 months, he says that's not the case. She will remain behind bars for longer.
She will not be out in 10 months. She's already served 2,039 days in solitary confinement in our local county jail. As part of this deal, she'll serve the rest of her sentence at state prison, and As part of the 12-year sentence, she will have to serve at least 2 more years in state prison.
And he says she will be a convicted murderer for the rest of her days, and that will be a stain that will never be removed. Tiffany?
Angela, thank you. Terry, thank you for your reporting today. And of course, we do have extensive coverage of the Wellington Killer Clown case on our free WPBF 25 News app. And there you'll find a timeline of Sheila Keene Warren's arrest, as well as key evidence presented in this case. And we'll continue to post updates online. Be sure to have push alerts enabled so you don't miss out on any important updates. For now, I'm Tiffany Kenny at the Palm Beach County Courthouse. We'll send it back to the studio to Todd and Felicia.
Tiffany, thank you, as well as to Angela and Terry. Next.